I think the number one thing we've got to try to do is build up our resource pool, and that's through all the different vehicles we have available to us: philanthropy, ticket sales, corporate partnerships. You know, all the kinds of ways that we need to create more resources so that we can hopefully put more tools in the hands of our coaches and our student athletes to compete at a higher level.
Excellent. What areas of growth do you see in BSU athletics in general?
I think there's a tremendous upside here. I think I think football's off to the races. I really am excited to see them take the field this fall. And when you think about excitement around a college campus, nothing does it like college football. And I think if we can have the kind of years we're hoping to have over the next few, I think the excitement level on campus will be off the charts. And I think Coach Lembo's got a great chance to make that happen.
Good deal. All righty. What do you take away from the time at Notre Dame, which you can apply here at BSU?
Well, I think the thing that I spent most of my time on at Notre Dame was in the marketing, promotions, fundraising area. So it's resource development, those kinds of things. And that's a huge piece at a place like Ball State. If, our coaches and student athletes are trying just as hard as anybody else's are. What they lack are some tools. And the only way they get those tools is if we can create the money that we need to get those tools for them, whether it's facilities, travel budgets, whatever it might be. So I think my background in resource development at Notre Dame will come in very handy in Muncie.
Awesome. All right, last question. What is the 4-team playoff for football? What do you think about that, and how do you think it affect BSU in the future?
Well, I think I personally, for a long time, have been a proponent of a playoff system. I just think everybody likes to see it play off to what would be considered a legitimate championship game. So I'm certainly all in favor of it. I think we're all tired of the fans making fun of the old system. Let's put one in place that everybody likes and buys into. So I'm very excited about it. I don't know that right now it has a huge impact on Ball State. I mean, let's be realistic. It's, not going to be every year that we're competing to be at that level. But I think it's good for college football. And I think if it's good for college football and it creates revenue that ends up making its way to all of the FBS programs, then that's very good for Ball State. So, I think in the end, it certainly will have a very positive, direct impact on Ball State.